The weather lately has been fitting my mood like the light pinks you can cry about whenever you left me in hopes of holding on to some sort of self-preservation. I cannot shake these feelings that have been flooding out of me like the blood I like to watch in hopes of realizing I'm still alive. The shattered pieces of my slivered heart are placed carefully on a pedestal on my chest. You left me there without a care, still there, waiting for you. And everyone always thought that we were the perfect couple, pictures of our smiles so wide, so you think that's what it's like to be alive. But when I handed you my heart, you didn't return the gift, and that's what makes things different. There was always another lie, another reason to run to fucking hide, but I grew up watching my mother get hit and her call it love. I just wanted to rewrite history, so I stayed to try to fight the misery. It's been 92 days, 6 hours, and 51 minutes since the words so easily poured from your lips with promises of a better manhood and coming back to me soon and goodbyes and lies I should have known for they cut my thighs on the way down to the ground. Falling, just like our relationship was, cracking my body to see if I'm alive, but there's nothing but red stuff inside. I was so desperate to feel anything at all that I held onto the barbed wire of your words slowly burning over our bridge so far below was water I once swore was our love kissing the shore forevermore. But now I just see waves raging. I began taking chunks out of my skin in hopes of getting rid of your fingerprints that you left behind on my lingered body. My blade is the only thing that has not left to leave me. There's a lump in my chest and it's beginning to snow outside, and if I could, I would set myself on fire with all the sparks we made while you were kissing down my body. I would burn myself to ashes and bring myself back as something strong enough to not believe you whenever you tell me I never will be. You tie me to the bed and pierce my chest with broken promises, and I wonder if a lie is really a lie you mean at the time. And yet still tied, I bled all the reasons why I should still believe in you. I was good to you. I stood up in front of corpses you killed and explained to them that you didn't really mean it. Until I realized I was only talking to a mirror. You know, I heard from you for the first time in a little while, and you told me I had appeared in your dream the other night. And I wonder if it was because I was on my floor stabbing ink-filled needles into my thighs of words of don't blink in hopes of coming through all these lies. Or if it was because I'm praying to a God I don't fucking believe in. Or maybe it was because of the nights when I actually got sleep. He was in every inch of my dreams, and I guess it caught up with everything swirling, the anger boiling, and I'd always wake up screaming at the top of my lungs in hopes it would hear me and come back home to me. To where you once fell in love with me. To where we created nobody. Why were you ever there when I needed you? I hope every night you dream of me like I dream of you, and you wake up screaming too. And know that I won't be there anymore to calm the shears, and I hope it stings like those wasps who once followed you around, because that's the shards left of whatever beating heart I had once had. I had once wanted to give it to you. Hell, I had once wanted to give you more than the world, because that's what I thought was good enough for you. But now I feel I'm not what's good enough. But I didn't tell you any of this, no, I kept silent. And I didn't even know to know your dream, and it's funny how I once stared at you for hours with your eyes closed, wondering what was happening in your brain, but this time I didn't say anything back to you, no. I kept quiet. And I thought you should tell this girls I saw you with 2 weeks after you broke up with me, because yes, I saw this shit on Instagram. And quite frankly, you can't hear when you're dead, and that's what I like to be. Physically I'm here, but emotionally you killed me. I looked out my smudged window and it's like velvet outside. I wonder where all my months had gone. The snow is sticking slowly in layers, hugging the earth in a hard frozen layer. And a shield a warrior puts on for protection, preparing for battle as I do every single day. Where had all of my time go? I then realized that you weren't coming home. That you probably wouldn't, but I couldn't complete this sentence without the thought of him and his handsome line fingers rolling down the bridge of my nose he used to do on his own. I now realize those cracks in your hands made you way too weak to hold me. I gave myself to you in a bag of sunflowers, and I now sits in the back of my closet. I'm pretty sure they all died. You told me I needed to be different, but doing that I didn't realize it'd make me distant. You gave up on us and I'm not the same now, and I just wish that when it came to us, you would have tried. Since then I have 16 bottles of trophies I never had as a kid. Another glass in hopes of getting over you. The next bottle will be my last, and the scars on my thighs are pieces of you are trying to cut out of me where your hands used to lay and no one questions them. I unfolded to you. You always wonder why I never spoke, but you didn't see the words, the flashes of lightning. You just saw the dark skies and left before you could see the shooting star. Moments like that, only seconds, but those seconds, I would trade for all the days I had been waiting for you. And even after all this, I talk about you like a king of the shining valley made of broken glass. And I heard we're made of 60% stardust, and in that moment, I wanted to cut myself open and give my blood to you, and it begins to get colder, the snow falling harder, my bones freezing solid like icicle tears hanging from my weary eyes, and I could count the rings around my eyes. From all the nights I don't sleep waiting for you, and I don't even blink anymore when I stare in hopes that if I keep my eyes wide just a little bit longer, My broken door frame from slamming it shut too hard will open once again. It's getting darker outside as the white falls over everything beautifully as it dies, waiting for the heat to come on. I can hear the snowflakes falling, crashing down from the sky to the ground, but apparently, nothing is forever. Not him, not her, us or the weather. My door closed shut, waiting for him.